Welcome to the Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center. In 2004, a national level institute AMGITA has been started in the field of engineering and technology as per guidelines of All India Council for Technical Education AICTE New Delhi. AMGITA is approved by AICTE New Delhi, Gujarat State and affiliated to Gujarat Technological University Ahmedabad, which is also known as GTU. Our goal is to be an institute of generative ideas so that we remain relevant to our society. The AMGITA has always been an organization on move with continuous effort on improving its processes and to maintain its relevance to the Indian science scenario, with adding new programs in its programmatic portfolio. We strongly believe in overall development of students, so for that we provide them a different platform like state level tech fest, project fair, different sports activity, which helps students to teach teamwork and problem solving skills to get physical health benefits, boost self esteem, and reduce pressure and stress for prove their skills in distinct area. Welcome to the virtual class of Basic Electrical Engineering. Myself, Professor Gaurang Patel from Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Okay, students. In last lecture, we have seen that some of the basic components regarding the DC circuits like RLC, that is resistance, inductance, capacitance, and how it works and how it behaves in the circuit when it is connected. Okay, and in today's lecture we will see. So in today's lecture session we will see the different types of electrical energy sources. Okay, so how those sources are behaving when it is connected in the circuit. Okay, so first of all there is a type of sources when we consider it. There is first, there is a independent source. Okay, in independent source we can categorize them in independent voltage source and independent current source. Okay, so when it is connected in circuit, how these sources are behaves, that is the main concern of this topic. So first we will discuss the independent voltage source and then we will discuss the independent current source. Okay, so next slide we can see that, just a moment. Yes, so we can see over here in this figure, you can see that there is a independent voltage source is given. So this source, when we consider the DC circuit, and this source is symbolized when we consider the AC circuit. Okay, so some specific characteristic is given over here for the independent voltage sources. You can just simply read over here, that is, it is a two terminal element that provides a specific voltage across its terminal. We can see that there is a two terminal. Okay, there is a terminal number one. If you recognize that, इसे आप टर्मिनल नंबर वन कह सकते हैं और इसको आप टर्मिनल नंबर टू कह सकते हैं. तो फर्स्ट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इसकी क्या है कि इट विल प्रोवाइड अ स्पेसिफिक वोल्टेज अक्रॉस इट्स टर्मिनल. सो अगर हमने पहले से स्पेसिफाई वोल्टेज किया है कि भाई ये जो वोल्टेज सोर्स है वो 10 वोल्ट, 20 वोल्ट, 30 वोल्ट के लिए डिज़ाइन किया गया है, तो आप कहीं भी अगर मेज़र करेंगे सर्किट में अक्रॉस द टू टर्मिनल, then the value is remain as it is. If we selected the 20 voltage source, then the value of 20 voltage we will get at these two terminals. Okay, and the second point that is says that the value of this voltage at any instant is independent of value of direction of the current that flow through it. So what is that indicate? That value of voltage is not dependent on the फ्लो ऑफ करंट और डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट इन द सर्किट. मतलब करंट की डायरेक्शन जो भी है सर्किट में, उस पर ये वोल्टेज डिपेंड नहीं करता है. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट हियर you can see that is the independent current source. Similarly, there is the source when we consider the DC circuit, and this is the source when we consider the AC circuit. Here in both the case you can see that is the I of t is given. Okay, in voltage source also you can see over here there is a V of t is given. Why this V of t and I of t is given over here? Because it is a time varying function. The voltage is depend on the time. Okay, how it will work we will see in detail when this topic is came, that is AC circuit. Okay, but this t is specifically given over here in case of V of t and over here in case of I of t, because this amount is depends on the time. Okay, and there is some criteria is given over here, that is for just a moment. For the independent current source, it is a two-terminal element that provide a specific current across its terminal. Similarly, जो हमने डिस्कस किया है वोल्टेज सोर्स के अंदर कि वो भी टू टर्मिनल डिवाइस है, ये भी टू टर्मिनल डिवाइस है, जो ये वो वोल्टेज सोर्स था, ये करंट सोर्स है, that gives you a specific amount of current at this two terminal. Okay, then next is the value and direction of this current at any instant is independent of value or direction of the voltage that appears across its terminal of source. So that means वोल्टेज सोर्स में क्या था कि जब वोल्टेज सोर्स की वैल्यू करंट सोर्स की डायरेक्शन पे डिपेंड नहीं कर रही थी. ओके, और यहाँ पे क्या दिया हुआ है, द वैल्यू एंड डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस करंट एट एनी इंस्टेंट इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ वैल्यू और डायरेक्शन ऑफ द वोल्टेज दैट अपीयर्स अक्रॉस द टर्मिनल ऑफ सोर्स. तो सिमिलरली ये करंट सोर्स में करंट भी वोल्टेज की वैल्यू पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं होता है. ओके, दैट्स वाई itself it is known as a independent current source as well as independent voltage source, because वो एक दूसरे की वैल्यू पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं होते हैं, इसलिए इसको इंडिपेंडेंट वोल्टेज सोर्स और इंडिपेंडेंट करंट सोर्स की तरफ पे पहचाना जाता है और कंसिडर किया जाता है. ओके, सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट बिहाइंड द independent voltage source as well as the independent current source, because in examination they are asked maybe they are asked to make the difference between the independent voltage source and current source, so that you can easily explain for that. Okay, then next we will see the dependent sources. Previously we have seen that independent sources, now we are going through the dependent sources. Okay, so here we discuss that is a dependent source. Okay, that is a voltage control voltage source. So first characteristic, if you want to define the voltage control voltage source, is voltage control voltage source is four terminal network. You can see that is a 1, 2, 3 and 4 terminal network components that establish a voltage VCD. It is a 4 terminal network that establish a voltage VCD between 2 point C and D. Okay, so over here we can write down that is VCD is equal to mu VAB. Okay, just a moment. So over here we can write down VCD is equal to mu VAB. Okay, and another thing that is we can say that the voltage VCD depends upon the control voltage VAB. So this voltage VCD is depends on the control of voltage VAB. That means the output voltage, these voltages depends on the control of voltage VAB. ठीक है, यहाँ पे जो हमें वोल्टेज मिलेगा वो किस पे डिपेंड करेगा, जिस तरह से हम VAB को कंट्रोल करेंगे. ओके, and over here this mu, you can see this mu, that is the constant, it is known as a constant, or mu is also known as a voltage gain. ओके, आप म्यू को वोल्टेज गेन की तरह भी कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. ओके, देन वी विल डिस्कस द नेक्स्ट टर्म, that is the voltage controlled current source. Okay, that is the voltage control current source. So for the voltage control current source, what we can say that voltage control current source is four terminal network components that establish a current ICD. Okay. Okay, so you can see over here that is the ICD is generated. So voltage control current source is four terminal network, terminal 1, 2, 3 and 4, as similar as voltage control voltage source. It is a four terminal network again, and that components established a current ICD. Okay, these components establish a current ICD in the branch of circuit. We can see there is a establishment of current ICD. Okay, then what is the equation you can write down for the ICD is equal to GM VAB. ओके, नाउ यहाँ पे क्या होगा, ये जो ICD करंट है वो किस पे डिपेंड करेगा, वो भी VAB के कंट्रोल पे डिपेंड करेगा. ओके, वॉट एवर द कंट्रोलिंग वोल्टेज वी आर गिविंग इन द इनपुट साइड, that amount of ICD we can generated over here. Okay, so and the GM over here is called trans conductance or mutual conductance. So कभी भी what is mutual conductance ऐसा कुछ question आए तो you can easily explain what is the mutual conductance. It is a constant which is given in the voltage controlled current source. Okay, it is a constant which is given in voltage controlled current source, that is GM, and that is known as a transconductance. I will write it down for you. It is known as a transconductance, or another name, that is mutual conductance. Okay, and another characteristic, if you would like to say, that is ICD is depends only on the control voltage VAB. Okay, and constant GM is called transconductance or mutual conductance. Its unit is what? Just a moment. Over here I will write it down, the unit. So unit of transconductance is ampere volt. Okay, the unit of transconduction is ampere volt, or in another word it's defined in Siemens S. Okay, that is the unit of transconduction. So you understood that is what is voltage control voltage source and what is voltage control current source. Okay, then so I just would like to repeat these things, that is voltage control voltage source and voltage control current source. You can see over here, when you control the VAB, then you will get the VCD at this output, and here that is the music VCD, that is equal to mu VAB, and mu, that is the constant. Okay, and the value of mu, that is the constant, and it is dimensionless. So whenever you are asking for the difference between voltage control voltage source and voltage control current source, the basic difference that you will get, that in case of controlling VAB you will get the VCD, and VCD is equal to mu VAB. Okay, and over here in voltage control current source, you can see you will generate the ICD over here. This is the ICD, that is the current in between these two terminals C and D, and that is also depends on the controlling of the VAB. Okay, and you will get the equation of ICD is equal to GM into VAB, that already I explained to you, and this GM is the constant in case of this VCCS. Okay, and this GM is also known as the transconductance or mutual conductance. Okay, so this funda is little bit clear to you after this explanation. Okay, now next we will move towards the, okay, these are some of the points you can see over here, that is voltage control voltage source and voltage control current source, that I already explained to you. So if you want to note it down, so please note down those points in your notebook. Okay, the next thing is to be understand that is the current control voltage source and current control current source. So previously what we discussed about the voltage control voltage source and voltage control current source. In this case we discuss about the current control voltage source and current control current source. Okay, so over here you can see that in current control voltage source and current control current source, what is the basic things, that is it is also a 4-terminal device, that is terminal A, just a moment, terminal A, terminal B, terminal C and terminal D. Okay, so you can see in that first figure, that is a current control voltage source. So current is applied at the input, that current is IAB, and what we get at the output, we will get the output VCD, which is depends on the controlling of IAB. Okay, so over here that is VCD is equal to RIAB. Okay, so here we can say that is the voltage between VCD, that is depends on the input current IAB. Okay, so that is VCD is equal to R into IAB, and over here R is nothing but it is called the trans resistance. Okay, R is known as trans resistance. Okay, it is known as the trans resistance. So and unit of trans resistance is watt per ampere, and also it is denoted as ओम. ओके, सो यहाँ से हम कह सकते हैं कि इन वोल्टेज सोर्स में हमें क्या मिलता है, यहाँ पे VCD मिलता है विद द कंट्रोलिंग ऑफ द VAB, और यहाँ पे VCD हमें मिलता है विद द कंट्रोलिंग ऑफ द IAB. और कांस्टेंट पैरामीटर कौन सा रहेगा इन केस ऑफ करंट सोर्स, इट इज़ द कांस्टेंट पैरामीटर इज R एंड विच इज़ नॉन एज द ट्रांस रेजिस्टेंस. ओके, एंड नाउ इफ वी विल सी in the next circuit, that is circuit which is denoted over here, you can see that is the current control current source. Okay, so in current control current source, as it is the once again 4-terminal device. Okay, and you will get the ICD as in your output, and this ICD, it is depends on what, it is the depends on controlling of the IAB, and the controlling parameter over here, that is the beta. So ICD is equal to beta into IB. You can consider over here ICD is equal to beta into IAB. Okay, so similarly here current control current source is a 4-terminal network, and that establish a current ICD, and this ICD, it is equal to beta into IAB. Now over here current ICD, that depends on only on the control current IAB and constant B. Okay, it is depends on the only on what, control current IAB, that is in the input where we were given, and the control of the beta. Okay, so and beta is known over here, that is beta is current gain. beta is known as a current gain. Okay, and it is a dimensionless unit. Okay, so I hope you understood those things. So then we can move forward. So after this completion of current control voltage source and current control current source, there are some of the points that you have to consider when you are working on current control voltage source and current control current source. Okay, then after we will see the next point, that is the source conversion. Okay, now over here source conversion is there. Source conversion is what? When you convert a one specific given source, for example voltage source is given and they are asking you to convert for the current source. So certain parameters that you have to be followed, and how it will be followed, that I will show you in that. The first statement which is given, if a voltage source with a series resistor can be converted into an equivalent current source. Okay, if there is a voltage source is given over there, if suppose there is one voltage source is given in series with the resistance. Okay, the statement says that a voltage source with a series resistor can be converted into an equivalent current source with a parallel resistors. जो अगर आप इस वोल्टेज सोर्स को कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हैं करंट सोर्स में, तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? सिंपली ये जो सोर्स है उसको हम रिप्लेस करेंगे करंट सोर्स, और ये जो रेजिस्टर सीरीज़ में यहाँ पे लगा हुआ है उसकी जगह पे हम उसे पैरेलल में लगा देंगे. ओके, सो नाउ योर वोल्टेज सोर्स इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द current source. That simply it is said, this statement. Okay, so similarly same thing if you have repeated, if the current source is given, so resistors is given in parallel, so you can replace it with the series with connected the voltage source. Okay, so over here the conversely a current source with a parallel resistor can be converted into a voltage source with a series resistor. Okay, and one more thing is given, that is open circuit voltages in both the circuits are equal and short circuit currents in both the circuits are equal. Okay, now next we will see some of the example related that. Okay, so over here first, as we discussed, there is a source conversion is there. So as per the definition, you can see there is a conversion of voltage source into the current source. So difference is only that in place of voltage source I place over here there is a current source, and the resistor is given with series of voltage source that I replaced, that is connected in parallel with the current source. So that's how you can convert voltage source into the current source. If current source is given, so simply you have to replace this parallel resistor in the series of this voltage source. So that's way you can convert voltage source and current source in form of desired. Okay, now next, in next circuit we can see the network simplification techniques. So in that network simplification technique, what we have to do, we just a moment. Okay, so in network simplification technique, what we are given, there is two circuit is given over here. First circuit, there is a two current source is given, and one from two current source there is a single current source will be there. So if two current source given in parallel, you can simply convert into the one single current source विद द एडिशन ऑफ I1 एंड I2। सो हम इसमें क्या कर सकते हैं कि अगर दो करंट सोर्स पैरेलल में दिए हुए हैं तो हम उसका सिंपली एडिशन करके I1 प्लस I2 करके एक सिंपल करंट सोर्स में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। ओके, एंड इन अनदर सर्किट दे आर गिवन दैट इफ there is a two parallel current source is given but the direction is not same, you can see over here, यहाँ पे इन दोनों की डायरेक्शन सेम है तो हम उसको सिंपली ऐड, यहाँ एडिशन यहाँ पे I1 प्लस I2 कर सकते हैं। लेकिन अगर डायरेक्शन आपकी सिमिलर नहीं है तो आपको सिंगल सोर्स में अगर कन्वर्ट करना है तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, I1 माइनस I2, सो इट इज़ becomes I1 minus I2। okay, now in place of current source अगर आपको दिया गया है यहाँ पे there is a voltage source in series, so if voltage source is given in series so you can simply convert it into the single voltage source, that is addition of V1 plus V2। okay, so over here that is the addition of V1 plus V2, so you can convert these two source into the single source। and similar over here, if the direction or this notation is not like that, that is the plus and minus, this is the plus and minus, so at this kind of voltage source is given, so subtraction will be there, so that is V1 minus V2। if it is given in with similar direction, that is V1 plus V2, and if it is not then it is V1 minus V2 in the case of voltage source simplification। okay, after that we will see the network simplification technique when voltage source is given in parallel। okay, so when voltage source is given in parallel, so you can see that if two voltage source is given in parallel, you can simplify it with that the value of V1 is equal to V2, that means whatever the amount of voltage in between two terminals which is same, that is in between these two terminals, so if applied over here 20 volt in between these two terminals, so you will get 20 volt over here for example, and you will get the similar 20 volt over here as well। okay, so we can simply replace this two voltage source if it is in parallel, then V1 is equal to V2 we can be consider। so in case of current source, if current source are given in series and directions are same, so we can simply consider that I1 is equal to I2, so we can replace in place of these two series sources is equivalent to one source, and we can consider I1 is equal to I2। okay, then after we will see the network simplification technique। in case of network simplification technique, you can see over here there is a resistor given over here, just a moment, so the resistor given over here in with respect or it is connected parallel with the voltage source, so you can simply replace this resistor and in place of that you can draw such kind of circuit without resistor, only you can be consider voltage source alone। and in case of current source, if resistor given in series with the current source, you can replace this or you can remove this resistor with simply only consider as a current source। so those are the techniques, network simplification techniques that I just showed to you, so I hope you understand all those network simplification techniques। okay, so these all simplification techniques and source conversion techniques are very useful when you are calculating the example related this network analysis, and it is always asked in GTU examination that those examples are asked, so it is very easy to understood if you know how the network can be simplified। okay, so finally, as in every picture, I would like to say that please turn off the light when it is not necessary. So, and with that, please save the electricity and save the world. Okay, thank you very much.